Hello. Welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. I'm wearing a Let's Go Brandon shirt I got off of Amazon because it's yellow. Anyway, today's been very exciting. Okay, not really, but that's how I like my days. I had a moment, and I was like, it's dark in here. It's it's still dark in here, like a black person. Anyway, um, I was as you guys know, I read comic books or I pretend to read comic books. So I had a moment. I bought this comic book, Empowered. You see, it's as you see, it's really thick. Anyway, so I have three of these. I mean, not three of the same, but like three in the series, like three of the graphic novels. I think there's only three. Anyway, so I'm like this far in on the first one, okay, but there's like three of these, and so anyway, I bought it because the person who draws it, like I like the art style, and this person drew the Dirty Pair. I don't know if you know who the Dirty Pair is, but the Dirty Pair is one of my favorite comics or animes, whatever. But it's the Dirty Pair is about these two like secret agents, but it takes place in the future. It's like a cyberpunk type future, or whatever. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I'm reading this, and there's lots of like the art's cool. I love the art, but the story, it's like a six no not 6 year old. It's like a 13-year-old wrote it, and I've never. I mean, after reading or because like there's like running jokes in there, but there's one running joke. The woman, the main character, she wears like a like a skin tight superhero suit, like it's like a membrane, whatever, and it gives her superpowers. But the problem is like because it's like so like skin tight or whatever, like she has to like be like completely like hairless, like she has to shave all over. Well, I mean, they mainly focus on her vagina area, and this is gonna make no sense, but there's a alien space demon that she has trapped in a high tech like containment belt that she keeps on her coffee table, and that demon and her boyfriend are obsessed with her clean shaven area. And I think after the 17th time that came up, where they reference her smooth lady parts, I just had to put the book down because I'm like, this is just so silly. It's like a little kid wrote it. And even like when you're reading it and it gets brought up, I swear, like one of the times the character asking about it like looks at you going, and it was like it's just too childish. I can't read it. It's like because like it's I guess if I was 13, maybe it would be like, oh, that's edgy. But I just don't care. And the only problem is I have like two more of these, and I think each one costs like $20 and whatever. Once again, not really complaining. It's just that like I bought it all in advance. Like I pre-ordered these books, which is embarrassing now. Which actually it's not embarrassing. I have no pride. I have no shame. I don't give a fuck. I do have pride, but I have no shame. The art's great, but like it's this. Basically, don't buy this comic. Okay, it's called Empowered. Do not buy it. It's not good. I mean, unless you're a preteen teen who gets off on like low tier sexual humor. Okay, because the story is not good. The story. I'm not even going to do. The story sucks, and I don't know how many times we can have the main characters talk about another character's vagina. I'm sorry. I don't care about your vagina. Like I just don't care. And I don't know. I mean I guess there's an audience for it, but I guess I'm not the one. God damn it. And it sucks because it's like I pre-ordered the whole series. I got, I got all three graphic novels. Waste of money. Waste of money. But the art is spectacular. I love the art because that's the main reason why I got it. But Jesus Christ, like how many times can you tell the same joke over and over? And I know what you're thinking, but you do it. But I'm funny. It's different. Oh god. And I don't tell vagina jokes all the time. So annoying. Complete waste of money. Do not. That is my review. Do not buy Empowered. It's just. I mean, it has great action scenes and stuff. It's a superhero. It's about superheroes and stuff. But it's just that one running joke just brings it down. Like so, I mean, and the thing is like when I showed you the book, I was like, what, like halfway through, like to get halfway through. God, that probably took like 3 months to get that far because it's like the more that joke kept coming up, the slower I read, and I would like put it down longer and longer, and so it's like because like I like read through it a lot, and then like okay, the first three times, whatever, but the fourth time I stopped and I put it down, and then I picked it back up again like a week later, and then the fifth time I put it down, then I picked it up like 2 weeks later, and so it just progressively got longer and longer and longer that I did not read it, and so now it's to the point where it's just like I like last night I started reading it again, and I got like 3 pages, and the joke came up again. I'm like, dude, how many times do I talk about this chick's vagina? Like I'm over this fictional character's vagina and if she shaves or not. And then it got to the point where the demon that's trapped inside this containment belt on her coffee table, he's now asking other female characters, do they shave down there? It's like, what the fuck? And like most women, the woman he asked, she's like, oh, like let me show you, and I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, she like shows him, and then of course, because it's typical ow humor that you can predict. Someone walks in at the wrong time, and he's like, "Oh my god, I've never seen a vagina before." Yes, you have. So, I just don't recommend it. I'm sorry, and like I know who am I to judge, but I can because I'm judgmental. As I remember, I've done stand up comedy before, so that qualifies me. I did a show at the Pig and Whistle in Hollywood. Um, Great show. Great show. Can't complain. I never complain about the stuff I do. The people there probably complained, but yeah. So as a stand-up comedian, I am reviewing this comic Empowered. I'm giving it a okay. Let's do a like 1 to 10 scale, or I guess. No, let's do a 5 star scale. There you go. I give it 2.5 stars out of 5. 2.5. 2.5 out of 5. That's a failing grade. If it was on Rotten Tomatoes, well, they would lie and freeze the score and then just say it was like the best thing ever because it's like if it's some leftist agenda because like they keep talking about this chick's vagina for some reason. Like, I just don't care. I don't care about your hair on that area. I mean, it's a comic book. Are we really gonna talk about a cartoon vagina? Like, dude, I'm sorry, but Empowered failed. I mean, and I have 2 more of these books. I cannot get through this anymore. Like that, it pains me. I want to read it just because I spent the money on it. Like, why did I pre-order the? I pre-ordered this. I pre I pre-ordered I pre-ordered 2 of them before I got to page 6 of the first one. Because I'm like, oh, this is good because the art though. Like the art's stellar. I really like the art. Ah, sigh. Anyway, let me just show you again. It's called Empowered. Do not buy this comic. That's my review. Empowered. Whatever. I can't show you the pictures because it's a copyright thing. I can show you the anyway. Don't buy it. It sucks. Unless you like, Unless you like a running joke, remember I'm halfway through it, and it's literally been like 15 times it's been brought it's been brought up, which means because this was like comics that it's because it's a graphic novel, so it's it's a bunch of issues put into one comic, so that's almost like every single issue of that comic they bring up this chick's vagina. It's like, dude, I don't care, like just like get to the story. And it takes away from the story. Like imagine like real life, you're like whatever, you have a friend, and like your friend has another friend that always brings up her vagina. You're like, dude, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. It's just weird. It's stupid. It's a lowbrow humor. Now listen, like as a top tier comedian, entertainer, internet personality that's only known to myself, it's it just hurts. Like obviously opinions from me are basically facts. You know, I mean they might as well be. Once again, I can give my credentials. Okay, I played a lawyer on a soap opera for 4 episodes. I played a doctor on a soap opera for 4 episodes, and I played a psychologist on a soap opera for 4 episodes. Those three things alone means I'm an astronaut, basically. So take my word for it. I'm saving you money. Granted, you've probably never heard about this comic. Granted, if you're watching the show, you're probably someone who has an intelligence over shoebox, so you probably don't even read comics. Um, I don't know. I'm just disappointed in myself that I didn't like read the first book first before I pre-ordered the other two. So now, basically, this is a glorified booster seat. Okay, this is the only thing that this is good for is this. That's it. Because I literally cannot stomach another page of this garbage. It is straight out garbage. Okay? Straight out garbage. I, anyway, I've said enough. I hope you all are having a good day. Drink vodka. Focus on yourself. All right, I'll talk to you later, guys. Peace.